and Rosie came back. Now tonight, Tracy Austin against Heidi Eisterlehner.
So this is Tracy's first Forest Hills. She's still only 14 years old, and it must be quite an ordeal having to play your matches on the stadium court at 14 with a big crowd watching. She also got off to a bad start against Heidi, but eventually she gets right into these matches. She doesn't miss anything. And although she's not that strong, she's very accurate. You really have to work particularly hard to get anywhere against Tracy.
Take nothing away from Heidi.
Heidi played awfully well.
She's from West Germany. First time a lot of people had ever heard from her. And she played, as I say, very, very well. Here's match point.
Tracy moves very well, too. You'll be noticing a lot of that. She gets to everything.
So 14-year-old Tracy Austin advances. Great following here for her as she picked up at Wimbledon. Virginia Wade talked with her after the match.
Well, here she is, Tracy Austin, after a nice big win. Well done.
Thank you.
You look really comfortable out there, and I know that all of us older girls find that you're a very regular competitor now with us, and you really accept it, and I wonder how you feel. It's your second major tournament, Wimbledon, in this, apart from the Virginia Slims, and I guess you feel pretty relaxed in there, too.
Yeah, I think in the first set I was nervous, and I was pretty nervous, and so I couldn't hit anything. I mean, like in the first couple of games, I felt that, I wasn't even out there. I couldn't even hit a ball on the court,
Do you find that going out on the stadium is a little nerve-wracking always?
Well, I think like the first time, that you're in that stadium, I guess, but, like if you play on Virginia Slims or something, they're all the same, but this is different. This is Forest Hills.
How do you rate your chances?
I don't know. I have to play Donna Gans next.
Well, good luck. We wish you well, Tracy.
Thank you.
Set in the making, not to bury anybody before they really lose, but young Tracy Austin, who is 14 years old, won the first set from number 4-seeded Sue Barker 6-1. And Tracy Austin is up in the second set 4-3. With me, Tony Trabert, who won this championship himself twice, and the reigning Wimbledon champion, Virginia Wade. Virginia, we heard some of your comments a little bit earlier. Tony, I wonder how you assess what's happened so far.
Well, Pat, Sue Barker got a terrible start, as Virginia said. She was very impatient. She was obviously extremely nervous. She made a lot of errors. Tracy kept the ball in play.
Out.
That type of error. Sue has an excellent forehand and a very sound, solid backhand, but she has not been patient. Tracy keeps the ball in play, and when she gets a shorter ball, is very aggressive with it. Incredible poise for a 14-year-old.
Strange, Sue's missing her forehand now, which is her strength, and I think the reason is that she's been given so many backhands to hit by Tracy. Tracy's managed to keep it in that backhand corner non-stop, and when Sue gets a forehand, she hasn't got it anymore.
40 love.
I think it's so important on this clay surface to retain your rhythm, and if you once lose that rhythm, the points can just disappear in no time.
Tracy Austin's parents looking on. That, I guess, the beginnings of what is a real, true tennis family.
That's for sure, Pat. Jeff Austin, John Austin, Pam Austin played. Wonderful people.
This is always a great test of character for a young player, whether they can play a really good game when they need one more game to win the match.
I don't think Tracy realizes that she should be scared in a situation like this. She's so young. And like she said in your interview a couple days ago, well, first time you play in a stadium like this, yeah, you're nervous, but otherwise it's just the same as any place else.
She's very composed. She seems to me to be completely composed. I haven't ever seen any signs in the dressing room or on the court of her being nervous or edgy. She's still hitting with great confidence.
Good shot by Sue Barker.
40 love.
So Sue's 1 point away from closing the gap to 4-5. That would mean Tracy would be serving for the match.
Sue sort of slid into that shot. She's even, I think, you know, the nerves have taken over in her legs as well. She certainly didn't take that extra step that was necessary then.
Just out. Sue Barker has won her serve. Tracy Austin leads 5-4 in the second set.
With Virginia Wade and Tony Trabert, this is Pat Summerall. Tracy Austin in the near court against Sue Barker. Upset in the making.
Grunt you hear as you see Mr. and Mrs. Austin enjoying that passing shot by Tracy. When Tracy has to really stretch out, she gives that high little squeak.
And when she serves, too.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy missed that by inches, but there she is getting that deep into Sue's backhand corner again.
Going for good length, and that shows that she can't be too nervous.
She won the first set 6-1. She leads this one 5-4.
Double match point for Tracy Austin. Playing the number 4 seed, Sue Barker.
Years old, less than 90 pounds.
I don't know about you two, but that just gives me the chills.
She looks so happy out there.
And it's double set point for Tracy Austin.
15.
Let. was out.
40-30.
And it's now 40-30, and it's still set point for Tracy Austin. Good point. Good play by both players. And Virginia Ruzici returns the favor by going up to circle the mark. So Tracy Austin has won the first set, 6 games to 3.
She played very well in those important points, but shot by Ruzici, but Tracy's concentration was just great in that rally. She just hung right in on that volley.
It is 30-love.
She's not going to mess around now.
They're playing with new balls, which means it'll go a little bit faster. Triple match point for Tracy Austin.
Tracy has very even concentration when she's down and in important points and when she's ahead. It's good.
Tracy Austin advances to the quarterfinals, where she will play Betty Stova. Is standing by to talk with Tracy Austin. You got it, Virginia.
Tracy, you look better than ever today. Everyone else feels tired, but you didn't look tired at all.
Well, I think in the second set I started hitting more to her forehand, which is, her best shot. And finally, when she had me set point at 40-15, I just tried to hit everything to her backhand.
You played those set points really well. I mean, I thought she played them well as well, but you were just that much better. What were you thinking? You didn't want to go to the third set?
Yeah, I just, her forehand started to go really good, and maybe like in the first set she was making more errors, and then all of a sudden she was just making winners off her forehand, so I tried to just keep it away from her forehand.
So now you play Betty Stove. How are you looking forward to that? She's a little taller than you are.
Yeah, I don't know. She's about a foot taller than I am.
Yeah, but you feel that you're playing okay and that you're enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Okay, well, really well played. I thought you were great out there. And good luck in your next match. And here we're going back to Cliff and Gary with the Billie Jean King match on the other court.
Thank you.
Of the 1977 U.S. Open, Tracy Austin. Tracy, you're just something else.
Thank you.
When you came here, Trace, what did you think your chances would have been to get in the quarterfinals?
Well, I didn't really know because, like, at Wimbledon I had a really tough draw playing Chris Evert my second match, but here I had a little better draw playing Sue Barker.
Well, you really set the sports world on its ear. What's it been like, all the publicity, all the people asking all these questions like I'm doing?
I don't know, sometimes you get a little tired of it, but I guess it's what you have to do.
Okay, Trace, we're going to show parts of your match against Betty Stova, and we'd like you to tell us what it felt like to play against a gal that hit the ball that hard, okay? Now, here we go on the monitor. You'll see yourself playing. Tell us what it felt like.
It was really hard to even get into the match because, you know, she hit so hard.
What was your game plan? What did you hope to do against her?
I thought that I could play, you know, more steady and we could have a lot more rallies, but we didn't.
Her serve was difficult for you, right?
Yeah.
And also those little legs of yours just couldn't quite motor you around that court to get to those ground strokes she hit. Did you think she'd hit it as hard as she did?
No. Martina is the only one else that's, you know, overpowered me like that. Both of them, really.
How about when you played Chrissy Everett at Wimbledon? She hit it as hard?
No, I think, you know, we had long rallies and she didn't overpower me like the other two did.
What was going through your mind right there? You just took a real deep breath, trying to figure out what can I do out here?
Yeah.
Now that had to feel good. You made Betty Stova run from one corner to the other.
Yeah, it's about time I made her run.
You tell me you were doing most of the running?
Yeah.
And here we go at match point. Tell me about that. Remember anything about it?
No.
Okay, let's just watch it a second. The match is over now. What, do you remember what Betty said to you at the end?
Nice match, I think it was.
Okay, good handshake to the umpire. Tracy, you've given us all a lot of thrills already. What's in store for you? Going back to school?
Yeah, next week.
What grade are you in?
9th.
9th grade. You looking forward to it?
Not really.
Trace, we've all loved to see you play. We'll look forward to seeing you play here next year. If I may, Tracy Austin, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank heaven, thank heaven. Thank heaven